What up, Laker Nation? It's your boy DTLF, man. It's championship day, hopefully for the Lakers, game 6. I will be addressing that later. However, this video has a little bit more importance than even that right now. We need to talk about the Danny Green situation. So this video is it's not a pregame yet. I will be doing pregame later on tonight. I'm sorry, later on, like probably 2:30 to 3-ish. But I really wanted to address the Danny Green situation. It's really disturbing, honestly, for one reason, because it's tainting Laker fans' name. And we've been fans for a long time of the Lakers, and not once did we ever hear anything like this. So this leads me to the conclusion that it's definitely not us, man. It's definitely not Laker fans, but I still want to address those people. I'm not even going to call them fans at this point, because you're not a real fan if you're sending death threats to anybody, period, let alone your own team that you're rooting for, let alone their wife. Like, were you dropped on your head when you were young or something? What's wrong with you, stupid? Like, if you're watching this, man, I hope you never watch another NBA game again. Whoever is sending out those death threats, stop. Go seek some help. You need some sort of psychology or something, man. You need some psychological help. Like, go seek that before you watch sports, because sports ain't for you. If you take it that far, basketball is life. I get it. We love basketball. But if you take it that far, you're stupid. Straight up. You're just, somebody dropped you, man. You need help. So I really want to address that, because it's embarrassing that they're associating that with the Lakers brand. Lakers brand is all class. At least 99.9% of us are. That 0.1% of it, y'all need some help, man. Whoever that is, I don't consider y'all Laker fans. Seriously. Like, I didn't want to point out anybody, but isn't it ironic that over 70 plus years of Laker basketball history, I won't want to mention any names, but some fans that are fans of only players tend to take things overboard, talking about trade everybody at the trade deadline. They got under my skin. I had to address it then. This is the second time I've had to address this, all right? This is why I don't have too much respect for fans that are player before team, because they tend to destroy everybody else who's not their favorite player. All right? They tend to blame everybody else. This is a team sport. Yes, Danny Green missed that shot. Yes, I lost faith in him, but not enough. I still root for him, guys. You should too. And by the way, who's the genius that thought, hey, why don't we go trash this man's family and maybe he'll play better? Who's thinking that? Who thinks death threats are going to help him play better? Seriously, check yourself, man. Check yourself quickly, because you need some serious help. Whoever did that just makes me sick. Forget sports. Put sports to the side. Put fandom to the side. But as a human being, you make me sick, man. You make me sick. You don't ever threaten a woman, period. You don't threaten anybody, but especially not a woman, man. Not his wife. That's ridiculous. You deserve to get slapped. I wish you were right here in front of me so you could really feel what a real threat feels like, man. I'd choke you out. But I'm dead serious, man. We got to stop this nonsense. If you guys see fans making, this is the third strike. This is why I had to make this video. I don't like negative videos, especially in the finals when we're all supposed to be happy. But this is the third strike. Look, first it was the Kyle Kuzma petition for him not to get a championship ring. This has 3-6 Mafia written all over it. They tend to always try to dictate who gets traded and who deserves a championship and who doesn't. It's like, shut up. If you're not going to be positive, shut up. Shut up. Strike 2, they did the Danny Green petition. All right. Again, if you're not uplifting your players, shut up. It's all in good fun when we make fun of them, in good fun, but you don't go onto their media outlets and try to cyberbully them, man. These are athletes. Just let them do their job. And strike 3 was this death threat, man. I'm like appalled by it. I'm going to get real positive in the next video. This is just, I needed to get this off my chest because it's truly bothering me. People hit me up. They say, hey, Dan, make sure you make a video about this. I had to, man. I know they're not real Laker fans, but I hope they know that they're not real Laker fans, and we don't accept this kind of behavior. Anybody out here acting like a perfect word, crackhead? Perfect word. Thank you, boys. Appreciate you. Anybody out here acting like a crackhead, sending death threats to people's family, don't deserve to wear this royalty purple and gold, man. This is a brand of class. This is a brand of royalty. You got to earn your stripes. If you weren't around for Jordan Clarkson time, You weren't around for Chris Kaman laying on the bench, as somebody told me on Twitter. If you weren't around for, Javaris Crittenton in the starting lineup, then I suggest you just be quiet and just either root silently or say positive stuff. Don't come out here with your negativity, with your BS, trying to dictate who deserves a ring. Shut your fanatic ass up, man. Seriously, you're just a fan. You're just a fan. Stay in your lane, as the great LeVar Ball once said. Stay in your lane as a fan. It's okay to have opinions. It's not okay to send death threats. It's not okay to make stupid petitions. You know what I'm saying? It's not that serious. It is, Thomas. Anytime that you don't understand, you should tell them it's not that serious. You should tell the fans it's not that serious. Don't tell me it's not that serious, because honestly, this is life-threatening. Nah, man. This is just all bad. And the worst part is that the media picks it up and they pin it on Laker fans. If you're wearing a purple and gold jersey, it don't matter if you were just a fan 5 minutes ago. They automatically associate you with us. So when you rocking our royalty colors, you better make sure you come correct or get checked. Right? Straight up. You're going to get checked, man. If I ever see somebody doing that in the streets, I'm checking them. I'm walking up to them and I'm knocking them out. Don't act a fool around Laker Nation. Don't do that. This is a classy organization, man. Don't bring that BS. Leave that over there in Boston. Boston loves sending death threats. That's their specialty. You know what I'm saying? Leave that over there somewhere else, man. I don't know how they roll in Cleveland, but here in LA, we don't rock like that. So I just wanted a quick, PSA, public service announcement. Like, we're not, anybody sees this, man, report it online. If you see stupid petitions, report them, block them, whatever. Don't sign these stupid, don't entertain these clowns. You know what I mean? Don't sign these petitions, even if it's just for your amusement. It's not right. We got to support our players till the end. Yes, I've called Danny Gang Green, but it's all in good fun, man. I don't go on his Twitter and call him this. I don't go and repost it everywhere and try to get it trending. I'm not trying to cyberbully the guy. I'm just speaking out of emotion, and in the moment, it's all right. Sometimes we say you're trash and stuff like that because you're in your feels. You know what I'm saying? You're in your feelings, and that's okay to be a fan. It's okay to get emotional. It's okay to say a bad word or two or call somebody the B word, but not to their face. I mean, don't go over there and actually don't go out there and act on your emotions. You know what I'm saying? So please, I don't know what to call you guys. I'm not going to call you Laker fans. Anybody who made these death threats and these silly petitions, I'm just going to call them people. Seek help. Stop watching sports. They're not for you. Sports aren't for you. If you take them that serious, they're definitely not for you. Now, sports are my life and I take them serious, but it's never that serious. It's never on life-threatening serious. Nothing is. Nothing should ever be life-threatening. Get that through your thick skull, guys, whoever you are. I don't care if you're Clipper fans trolling. I don't care if you're, LeBron fans trying to dictate everything. I don't care if, and I'm not calling all LeBron fans. I know there's a lot of you guys are actually classy. I've bonded with y'all. I've made real friendships. I'm just saying, whoever's a part of 3-6 Mafia and try to get rid of everybody else on the team and blame everybody, but LeBron can't do no wrong, that's a part of the problem. Y'all got to be objective, and this is why I don't agree with only being fans of players. It's okay to have favorite players, but at the end of the day, this is why I'm a Laker fan, man. This is why I'm a Laker fan. Team first. You got to have a team first mentality. Got to support every player from Alex Caruso to Danny Green. I've been telling you guys, I lost confidence in DG. But I don't think he's gonna make me get the confidence back. But I would love him to prove me wrong. I would love him to come out here and hit some shots. Now, the way to get him to do that is not to talk smack on him. It's not to go out on his Twitter, on his family fan page, whatever. It's for none of that. All right, because you should have a life, guys. If you got too much time on your hands, do something else with your time. Don't go wreaking havoc. My mom always told me, man, if you got too much time on your hands, that spells trouble. You got to make sure that you stay busy at all times. So these people just got too much time on their hands, and they're out here spewing, disease. This is a virus. This is an infection to think like that. Now, I will not, out of respect to Danny Green and his family, I will not be talking pregame in this video. This is strictly a Danny Green addressing problem. We're addressing the problem that is the death threats because they took it too far, straight up. If you guys have any comments on that, I'll make sure to read those off. But if you guys want to talk about pregame, give me an hour or two and I'll be back. I'll change the mask. I'll be a lot more positive because this really pissed me off when I seen this. Right? It's not right, guys. It's not right. He said, this video with Nick Young forgetting Ryan Kelly's last name. Yeah, this is so disrespectful towards the Green family. Exactly. He said, this is why players get scared coming to LA. Hopefully, Dan. No, Jennifer. Don't get it twisted. Players should never get scared of coming to LA. This is the best franchise and the best fan base to play for. It's just there's a certain new millennial fan base that only likes certain players. You know who I'm talking about. They tend to get extra aggressive with the rest of the team. Laker fans have never done this. Look at our history. Players should not get scared to come here. I agree with everything you were saying up until then, Jennifer. But this is why I wanted to make this video. Let's disassociate ourselves from these type of people, because these aren't even NBA fans. These are the same people that be saying, oh, NBA players are acting like girls standing up for the Black Lives Matter movement. These are the same idiots that be hating on players for standing up for what's right. You know what I'm saying? So let's cheer for Danny Green, man. I'm not going to call him out of respect for him because of what happened. I'm no longer going to have fun at his expense. I'm not going to call him Danny Gang Green anymore because I see people take that stuff too serious. It's all love from here on out. We're going to win the chip with him on the team, and he's going to get his championship, whether, haters like it or not. Straight up. And again, the real Laker fan base, I know you guys. I know some of you guys personally. Some of you guys have my number. So we talk daily. I message you guys on Instagram, Twitter. We talk daily. You guys are some of the nicest people in the world. So I know this isn't my Laker fans. Because we like family. We tight knit. This is definitely not Laker fans. This is why I wanted to address this video. Danny Green, if you ever get a hold of this, I doubt you will. But we love you, man. We want you to succeed. We want you to do the best. Once you put on the Laker jersey, you're part of the family, bro. And I'm sorry if we've been too hard on you, but the fans that are sending the death threats are not Laker fans. Straight up. Straight up. We would never do that, ever. This is a new generation of fans that are too emotional. They're weird. They're really weird. And they're coming from different fan bases. They branch because they follow certain players. And they think they know more than Laker fans. They think they know more than the front office. They think they know it all. There's some millennial bullshit, straight up. Because millennials don't like to be told anything. You ever try to talk to a kid and give him some advice? Like, I know. And he shrugs his shoulder off and stuff like that. I don't know, man. We need to be a lot harder on our kids because this is the result of that. We got a lot of immaturity. It might be some 12-year-old writing crazy stuff like this. Because no mature, grown adult person, that's in their right mind. That's why I said you need some help if you're an adult doing this. Would actually, stoop that low to send death threats to Danny Green's beautiful family. Don't do that. Don't do that, man. I don't care if you're 10, 9, 12, 21. You get smacked if I see that in person. Now, I'm not no internet gangster. I'm not going to sit over here and pretend I'm going to locate you and send you a death threat because I don't want to stoop down to that same dumb level. But if I ever seen this on the streets, man, you better believe I'm going to address it in person. So you better hope I don't catch you slipping, man, in the streets, whoever you are, sending these death threats. Because if I find out, you don't want to see me, bro. You're going to catch hands. And if it's a group of people, y'all need to, get shipped out to Siberia or something, man. We don't want you over here. Let's send them out there to, what's that island where they send the prisoners to? Yeah, let's send them out there because that's where they need to be, man. Like, ridiculous. He said, millennials just means generation of when you were born. Americans have misused it. Well, I mean, the youngest generation. I mean, the peanut brains, the ones that aren't really being taught properly, the ones that spend all their days and nights on tablets because parents are too lazy to teach them anything. You know who I'm talking about. These new age parents are different, man. They'll give their son a tablet and leave them there all day and then come back later and then feed them and then give them the tablet again. Nah, those are the ones I'm talking about. We got to teach our children better. We got to be better as parents because I've seen a lot of disrespect in these new generations. And I know I'm an old head now. I'm about to be 30. So I can tell you that now. I probably couldn't tell you that a couple of years back. You say, what are you talking about? You're too young. Nah, man, I've seen it firsthand. These new era kids, they talk out of their backside. They don't think before they talk. Their parents never taught them that there's consequences to everything we say. Alcatraz, thank you. There you go. See, this is what I'm talking about. Bubba knows exactly what I'm talking about. And excuse my language, but I'm going to go ahead and curse. He said, my mom would beat the fuck out of me if I did that. And that's how I feel because it was touche, bro. I grew up in Compton, the mean streets, and I still had some manners because our parents had us right. I am getting old. I'm definitely getting old, but I'm proud of it, man, because with age comes wisdom. You know what I'm saying? That's why I love talking to older people, man, because they're so wise. And you can always learn from them. I wish that the younger generation knew this. If you can learn from the older generations, and you can avoid the same mistakes they made, you're winning. You know, it's like a cheat code. You know what I'm saying? There you go. Those parents aren't even parenting. I absolutely agree. Absolutely agree. If you just give your children the tablet all day and you're not doing what you're supposed to do and teaching them the morals, the values, and all this stuff, you know, that we were taught at our age, you're failing them. I don't care if you think it's easier to parent like that. I don't care if you think, I'm calling you parents up. This one's for you. This is the result. We have people making stupid death threats because they think it's a joke. It's not a joke. You don't play with that. You know what I'm saying? You don't play with that, man. That's sad. It's when I read, you know, Laker fans send death threats to Danny Green, I immediately thought of Boston Celtic fans. I was like, no, we're not on that level. We're not on that level. And I did my research and I looked up at have we ever sent death threats? Never in our history. This is how I know it wasn't us. It wasn't real Laker fans that did this. And this is why a lot of fans were not happy when we landed LeBron. They knew that some of those fans, not all, but some of those fans were really toxic because they're like obsessed with the man, you know, almost borderline gay for him. And hey, if that's what you like, that's what you like. But to the point where they defend him, the point where they trash everybody else on the team, like they did Kevin Love back in the Cleveland days, like they did Kyrie Irving, like they did so many people, they didn't give the proper credit. Nah, that's not us Laker fans. We love every single person on the team. They're all crucial. They're all crucial. You know what I'm saying? And I have nothing, don't get it twisted. I have nothing against homosexuality or, you know, none of that. You do whatever you're going to do. You know what I'm saying? But I'm talking about the aggressiveness, the way they defend him like it was their man. Like, bro, chill out. Chill out. Everybody's not perfect. LeBron's going to have bad games. Those Anthony Davis fans that came with him from the New Orleans, it could be them too. You know, I doubt it because most of them, you know, they hated AD after he requested a trade, but you never know. I don't want to point any fingers. I'm just saying this is not Laker fans. I know that for a fact. Whoever these guys are, it could be troll Clipper fans, but they need help too. Whoever is making death threats, whether they're trolling or they're serious, you don't do that, not even playing around. You know, that's smack worthy. That's smack worthy. If this was them right here, that shit out of here. That's smack worthy, man. I'm not happy. I'm not happy that they're associating those bums with us. I'm not happy with that. So I want you to know that. I wanted to be extremely happy today, and then that just got under my skin. And I said I had to make a standalone video to smack these, excuse my language, motherfuckers. I had to make a standalone video to smack them because they don't have manners. And I got to put them back in their place, man. Straight up. And anybody who hates what I'm saying right now, you're part of the problem because you're spoiled as well. You don't know what it means to respect adults. You don't know what it means to have morals. You know, you don't know what it feels like to have some sort of discipline in your life. So, you know, I'm beyond done with this fake fans. They shouldn't even be watching basketball. They shouldn't even be watching basketball. Have some empathy. Perfect. Have some empathy for these players, man. You know what? I came out here and I called that Danny Green, but I take that back. I don't want to side with these guys anymore. I support Danny Green, and I hope he takes another shot and he hits it this time. I'm rooting for Danny Green over anybody on the team based off what just happened. So that's just how I feel, guys. Just need to get that off my chest. And I'll head into the comment section right now, see what you guys got to say about the situation. He said, thank you, Dan. Those aren't real Laker fans. Absolutely. I mean, there's nothing else. There's nothing else we can really say. You know, those aren't even fans. They shouldn't be watching basketball. Get some help. Get some help if you're stupid enough to have to send death threats because you're in your feelings, acting like you're on your menstrual cycle. Like, bruh, get some damn help. You need help. He said, I'm skinny ASF, but I dropped the heck out of them. Absolutely, man. Look, this should be a no nonsense type fan base. And whenever we see nonsense, we got to make sure we check these people, even if they're wearing our colors. I don't care. I love my Laker fans, but those aren't real Laker fans. We got to check them. You know, it's almost like a gang. If you try to pretend to be in a gang and you rock their colors, they're going to feel, especially because you're not representing them their way, they're going to feel, you know, absolutely upset at you. And that's how I feel right now. If you ain't part of the Laker gang, you ain't part of the Laker Nation, don't give us a bad name. There's too many of us out here, man. You're going to run into the wrong Laker fan one day. I'm serious. Yeah, we're not exactly. We're not Celtic or Jazz fans. This needs to be said. Leave the trash to the trash. This is all class over here, man. This is all class. I'm tired of hearing about this petition crap. I'm tired of hearing about this. I already addressed it. This was a third strike. This is why I'm pissed. But I am excited for the game. Don't get it twisted. Like I said, I'm gonna take off this pissed off mask, and I'm gonna bring you guys positive energy for the pregame that's coming up, probably like 2:30 to 3. So tune in for that. But yeah, I feel bad for Danny Green as well. Absolutely, Laker Joe. Dan, as much as Danny Green has been a letdown this season, that's crossing the line. Oh yeah, that's beyond crossing the line. And you see what I'm talking about? These are real Laker fans in the comment section right now. You don't see one idiot talking about, what those fans were saying. So this is what I mean. Real Laker fans don't talk like that, man. And I hope that Danny Green gets this message, man, because we want to share love and spread positivity to him and his family. We got your families back, bro. Don't worry. They're not going to be touched. Not a hair on their head will be touched. Laker fans, we're the loyalists, the real ones. He said, hey, if we lose, you're going to want Kuz and Danny off this offseason. We're not going to lose, Dave. Keep that negative energy out of here, bro. We're not losing. We're winning tonight. Dan, this is ridiculous by Laker fans. Again, they're not Laker fans. But yes, that is ridiculous. I agree with you there. It's Warrior fans. They hate how Green somehow injured Clay, which don't even make sense. It could be that too. It could be anybody except Laker fans. I'm telling you right now, Laker fans are class. 71 plus years of history, never once has this happened. Death threats. Celtic fans have done it. Jazz fans have done it. Other fan bases have done it. But not us, man. We're better than that. And I know we are. And our fans are offended because they're associating those bums with us, He said, we can't get mad, but this is too much. No, I'm mad, Omar. I'm mad because it's not right. It's just not right. And you got to stand up for what's wrong. Yeah, I'm sorry. You got to stand up for what's right. You can't allow it to slip by at all. She said, absolutely. DTLF, the real ones, never down talk our own. It's a family thing. Yeah. And like I said, it's okay to critique a player's play. And as long as it's all in good fun and at nobody's expense, you know what I'm saying? It's almost like when you're with your boys and you're making jokes, you're making jokes or whatever, you're having a good time. You just got to make sure that you don't hurt nobody's feelings. You know what I'm saying? You got to make sure. He said, hope Danny hits 4 out of 5 threes today. I hope he has the game of his life, just so, those people can feel extra stupid. You know what I'm saying? But I'm serious. This is the problem with the bandwagon fans. This is why I don't really like them. They come over here with their bad attitude and, their trade everybody attitude and their know-it-all, and we're better than you guys. And, said person's going to make the franchise better. No, nobody can make the Lakers franchise better, man. You're blessed and honored enough to wear the jersey, then you're blessed and honored enough to wear the jersey. But, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you have to come with class if you're coming. We accept you as long as you're classy. If you're one of these, player fans that are coming from another team, we get it. This is a new era of fandom, which I still don't understand. But at least come with some class, man. Don't leave your trash, bullshit antics back wherever, in Cleveland or New Orleans, wherever they came from. Leave them over there. Tamara said, I have a bad feeling about this game. I hope I'm wrong. I hope you're wrong too, Tamara. But the only thing I have a bad feeling about is these people's actions. I'm pumped for the game. Trust me. I haven't showed you guys my excitement, but I'm really pumped. I just needed to get this off my chest. And Danny Green deserves more respect than what we've given him. I'll give you that, because he is a 2-time champ. So that didn't happen by accident. He's making money for a reason. You know what I'm saying? It's easy to critique, but if you were in the shoes, would you have knocked down the shot? I don't know. So you have to just think about it. Perfectly said, T. Much love. She said, we win together and we lose together. Absolutely. Right? That's the definition of ride or die. LA knows what's up. LA is all about ride or die. Is it Lorenzo Gray? I'm sorry if I butchered your name. He said, I really hope Danny Green has a monster game. Me too, bro. Me too. I'm cheering for him above anybody tonight, just based off of what happened. I feel you on that. And thank you for the donation, brother. I feel you on that. It's frustrating to see. This is what, a 25-minute mini rant that I shouldn't have to be doing in, what is it, game 6 of the finals. Nah, man, we should have been celebrating tonight, but man, these fans just ruin it. They ruin it. She said, let's pull the plug on the Heat today, LOL. Absolutely, Tim. You know what? I'm actually excited. Let's not confuse my anger towards these haters, these fake fans, versus my excitement for the game. I'm really excited, but I wanted to separate these videos, and I will come back at 2:30 or 3 when I get my mind energy right to actually talk about this game. So keep it locked right here. Thank you guys so much for commenting. Thank you guys. Please smash the like button. Let's make sure that this video gets out there. Hopefully this message gets, to those people, because like I said, they need help. They need help, or they need to get smacked. Either one. You could take the high road or you could take the low road, but we're not going to tolerate BS. So thank you guys again for tuning in. Don't forget to smash the like button, subscribe. I will see you guys right here for pregame in a bit, probably like about 2 to 3 hours. Get my mind right. I'll be right back. All right, guys. Thank you. Peace out.